Welcome to Pro Bull Talk, where it's all talk and no bull. Get ready to slide and ride.
All right, let's go, boys. Hustle. Come on now. Let's go. Woo. Lay down now. Go to him.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pro Bull Talk, brought to you by Bull Teams Only and Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls. Today, we've got Jarrel Swanson on. He is the founder of the Rowdy Swanson Memorial Bull Riding that's been going on for the last 5 years in Duncan, Oklahoma. Jarrel, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, man. I appreciate y'all having me on today.
You bet. So tell me a little bit about how the Rowdy Swanson Memorial got started and the story.
So back in 2020, September 17th, Rowdy was a bull rider at Oklahoma State University on the rodeo team up there, and he had just gotten his permit to the PRCA, and he had started riding some PRCA rodeos, and he went to Mineral Wells, Texas, to the PRCA down there, and Thursday night, and I got a phone call probably 10:30 or so that night from his brother, and said that he had been stepped on and that they had him in the ambulance. He wasn't responding, and anyway, he ended up passing away. And so that being said, we all he ever wanted to do was bull ride. That's just it was in his blood. He started when he was 4 years old, and anyway, since he was on the rodeo team at OSU, we wanted to start a scholarship fund in his honor. So we started it up as just a month or so after, and we actually raised $25,000 just in a couple of months, which is what we had to do to get it to an endowed scholarship, which that means it'll go on forever now.
Oh, okay.
So once we got to that level, then we've just continued to have these bull ridings every year to raise funds for the scholarship. Everything that we make at this, nobody makes any money off this except we send it all to the foundation at OSU. And so we've raised over $100,000 in this will be the fifth year. So in 4 years, we've raised over $100,000 for the scholarship fund.
That is awesome. And this year's going to be bigger and better.
It's grown every single year. We usually have about 40 bull riders, and I'm going to say 1,500 to 2,000 fans in the stands, and it's just a one-day event. So, I mean, when you raise 25,000 or so in a one-day event, you're doing pretty good. So, got a lot of support, a lot of people helping, and it takes an army to put this thing on.
Well, I'm sure the community, Duncan area community, comes in and jumps in on board too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've had some people ask me, would you be interested in moving the event, because it is a big event and it brings a lot of people into the community. But that was his hometown. So that's we got to stay there.
Got to stay with them roots.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And as OSU, during the Rowdy Swanson Memorial, OSU's pretty well advertised, and they make their presence known.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, the first year, I think it was the first year, maybe the second year we had it, we actually had the Spirit Riders with Bullet. He actually came down for a meet and greet with the team, and they signed autographs and let everybody pet Bullet. And that year also Pistol Pete showed up, and then last year Pistol Pete showed up as well. So yeah, OSU is represented well at the Bull
took it on and endorsed it pretty well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and that was kind of our goal, is the rough stock stuff at OSU has lacked in the past, so we wanted to give them something to try to recruit some bull riders.
Right.
And so that's what we've done.
Right.
I just want to say thank you, because without you, I wouldn't have the opportunity that I have, that I've been blessed with. I want to say thank you.
Well, I'm glad to see you're going up there.
I really appreciate it, because they wanted me to go to college. Dumb kid, I didn't want to go to college, but they said, you can go to college. All right, can I ride bulls doing it? And without you, I wouldn't be able to have this opportunity. So,
well, you're very welcome for that, and I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad to see you going up there, and maybe get some of your buddies in the future to come up there and ride, and make them competitive in the bull riding. So,
and OSU, D1 school, you'd think they had a good team a while back. I mean, it was probably years ago, but they need that help.
Absolutely.
I mean, hey, I'm OSU now. I'm all behind in anything I can do to help. I even offered to coach for me. I need to bring some practice bulls up there for these guys, or help them or something. What can I do to help? But sounds like the Rowdy Swanson deal is it's an annual deal. It happens. When is it again?
October the 25th at 6 p.m. at the Stevens County Fairgrounds. Like I was telling you earlier, we've we started outside. It was a small thing. We didn't know what to expect. I had never produced or promoted anything like this, and it's just blowed up. And we tried to have it as close to his death date as possible, but the arena there stays pretty full, and so
with ABBI stuff.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So anyway, we finally got an opening, and so we got in there, and we're probably going to try to move it maybe next year. So we lost the Prairie Circuit Finals there in Stevens County now, and so I'm going to try to move it up a week next year. But this year it will be October 25th at 6 p.m.
Awesome.
The event it's a great event. I mean, it's family oriented. We have a lot of big name bull riders come.
Yeah.
I was telling Briar earlier. Last year I think we had 8 or 10 Brazilians came in from Decatur. Dustin Ratchford comes.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of guys. I mean, there's some PRCA guys. I mean, Jace Trosclair, he rode last year. He showed up. Wasey Shallow's dad, Luke, brought some bulls down for the event, and Jace came with him, and he said, "Hey, I want to get in." I was like, "Absolutely."
Come
so
on.
yeah, so and that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying. You get those guys in there, and it draws a crowd, and we all know.
Crowd's what sells the show.
Who pays the bills? I mean, it's not the bull riders. They're there, to help put it on. But I mean, the fans pay the bills. So that's what we try to do is get a big crowd there.
Yeah, I mean, even I heard about it several years ago, and I don't think I knew about it the first year, but I think the second year I'd heard about it or something, and it turned out to be a good deal. And then I kind of started paying attention, and I just see it advertised every year coming up. So I mean, it's if I can catch it, and I'm not very big. I've got a podcast, but I'm not very social media savvy. So I mean, if it ain't on Facebook or jump out at me on my phone, I don't know it. But
right.
The Rowdy Swanson Memorial, always I'm like, hey, that's right up there, and yeah,
not too far from you.
Yeah, not too far from me. So
yeah, and the other thing is we do have a Facebook page. It's the Rowdy Swanson Memorial Bull Riding Facebook page. So if you see that, follow us on Facebook. It kind of keep you up to date as what's going on. And that's the thing. I mean, like I said, this is the only thing I've ever produced like this, but it's been very successful, and not because of me, because of all my team and people that help me. Yeah. But we're always looking for new things, new ways to bring people in, bring the crowd in. So last year, we actually hired Gizmo McCracken to be the funny man last year, and Gizmo's been around for years, and he's a great guy. He's so funny.
I mean, I remember riding when I was 10. Well, I was 12 going to some Super Bowl. You remember the Super Bowl tours
absolutely.
And stuff? He was the funny man at all them, and I was 12, 13 going to them. And I remember him being the funny man. And then now, it's funny because you watch the NFR on TV, and during the bull riding, or the bull riders come around the corner there, he's always standing right there. Yeah. Always standing right there. I hadn't seen Gizmo in a long time. So
yeah, well, he's actually coming back again this year. So
that's good. I'll have to be there.
Yeah, you have to come down and see it. So
talk to him.
And the thing about this thing is it's people like you and people like y'all that help us promote it, because I've kind of been out of that scene for quite some time now, because I followed it for years because Rowdy was rodeoing, but I've just kind of gotten out of it, so I've kind of lost contacts. But the people that are still in the bull riding are the people that help us. They can kind of help us learn what to do, things to do to try to help things out. But my deal is we'll have the best pinnables that bull riders could ever get on as far as rider friendly. I mean, they put a set together that'll be 40, 42 point bulls. Nothing crazy that's going to kill anybody off. I mean, they just
kill nobody off. Not going no jerk down artists or nothing like that. Just good bulls to come up, give everybody an even shot to win some money.
Yeah, and we
put on a good show.
Oh, absolutely. And last year, so we had 2 Brazilians split it, and it paid almost $3,000 a piece for them to win it. So it's
is there a buckle or anything? They give a buckle?
We give buckles to the champion and the reserve champion. And then last year, well, actually the last 2 years, Matt Chronister from Outlaw Gloves. He's a sponsor, and he always makes a customized glove with our brand on it, and gives that to the winners as well. So, and that, again, I couldn't do it without these people. But the community there in Duncan has really helped us out, and they throw a lot of money at this thing. It takes us about $25,000 to put this thing on.
Yeah, it ain't cheap. It's not cheap, I promise you.
But again, it's just a great event.
Yeah.
So, and I want to help OSU because that's what this is about. I mean, Rowdy bled the orange and black. I mean, that's just who he was, and so that's what I want to keep it going so they can keep giving them scholarships.
Well, sounds like he rode for the brand, and now everybody's got a chance to go ride and help the brand.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is exactly what he would have wanted us to do. I mean, because that's all he wanted to do. Briar, if it wasn't for college rodeo, he would have never went to college. I mean, same thing with you. I mean, if he wouldn't have had the opportunity to ride bulls, he wouldn't have went. You know, so it's just it's funny how it's in your blood. It's in your blood.
Oh yeah, and like I was telling him, because we'd been on the road all night last night, and we was talking, and I said, if I had things to do over again, I probably would have. I could have done everything I did in my career, and went to college too. And instead, I was stupid and dumb, like I'm number 2 or 3 in the world. What have I got? What do I need college for? I don't need college. You're crazy.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'll be the first one to tell you, go get your education.
Sure.
Get out there, get with it, because bull riding does not last forever. It's a blast while you're in it, and you're tearing ass and having a ball. But I'm going to tell you what, get your education. You've got to have something to fall back on. And when OSU offered him a scholarship, I was like, that's a D1 school, boy. Get your ass up there. Let's go. Let's go up there. Let's go talk to the coach. Let's see if we can get this deal done. You bet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm right there with you. I think education is the most important thing. I mean, because, if you don't have that, like you said, when you get 32, 35 years old, what are you going to do? You're done riding bulls because you can't, like I said, you can't ride them forever. I mean,
even if you're successful, you win $1 million, you win the PBR World Title, the PRCA World Championship, you get money, you get sponsors, but you got to know how to invest that money. Don't go blow it. You need to invest it in the right places and know how to use it wisely so you got it later down the road. I mean, there's so many kids that are winning stuff right now, and they're just going and buying this and going and buying that, and it's all material stuff, and it's gone next week.
Yeah.
And then, they got nothing to fall back on, and then, you got to go get a 9-to-5er.
For sure. And I will tell you, too, we actually the first year we gave the scholarship out, I think the scholarship was $1,250. And then, of course, it's grown, every year and last year we actually gave 2 scholarships. One was $3,500, one was $1,250. Don't seem like a lot of money, but hey.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
Yeah.
I got one going in. I'm starting to see the numbers come in now, and it's not like in rodeo scholarship, it's not like football. When you say rodeo scholarship, that don't cover everything. Mm-mm. It's not a free ride like you college football players get or this or that, No, they still got to eat. They still got rooming. They got to have, books and, Well,
and it's different. It's different than other sports. I mean, it's not. Well, same thing with the pro stuff. I mean, it's gotten better. Yeah. But you don't go out there and get paid $1 million just because you're riding bulls. You gotta win. That's
the thing about rodeo.
Yeah, and it's the same way in college. I mean, you actually have entry fees. I mean, it's not like you're just going down the road and you got to pay for your gas to get there. I mean, it's pretty tough. Yeah. Pretty tough.
So the scholarship or the memorial, you said is that you give scholarships to a few riders and then the rest of the proceeds go to the whole rodeo team?
No. So what we've done is we send the money to the foundation at OSU, and the foundation has set the scholarship up, and they take the money and they invest it. And so that's why it's called an endowed scholarship, because it will never go away, because they keep. Okay. So they're basically paying the scholarship out of interest made off the money that they've invested.
I got you.
That like I said, a reason it will go on forever.
See, you can tell I hadn't been to college. That's why I asked these questions. Well, I didn't know.
Trust me, it was a learning curve for me too. I guarantee you when we first started this deal out. But and and Cody Hollingsworth, the coach up there at Stillwater, he's been great to help us out. He actually, he's a college rodeo coach, but he comes down to the rodeo the bull riding every year, and he's behind the chutes, pushing bulls, flanking bulls, pulling gates, whatever we need him to do, he's there to help us. And so that's pretty cool, because that don't happen all the time.
Right. And it's just it's for the rodeo team. It's not necessarily just for bull riders. The scholarship's not just for bull. It's for the rodeo team. It could be a barrel racer.
No, so we set it up. We set the scholarship up, and we let Cody decide who he's going to give it to. Okay. But we did set some stipulations. I mean, you got to keep your grades up.
Yep.
You've got to be, first of all, they first offer it to a bull rider.
Yeah.
If they don't have any bull riders or they don't have anybody coming in, then they pass it down to a bareback or saddle bronc rider.
Right.
And
rough stock first.
Rough stock first. That's exactly right.
Thank good Lord.
And you know, it's funny. It's funny because it's crazy that they don't. I mean, they give scholarships, a lot of scholarships for those barrel racers and breakaway ropers and stuff like that. But there's just not much out there for the rough stock guys.
No.
And that's why we wanted to do it, because that's what he did. Now Rowdy did also team rope at college too. He had roped all of his life as well, but he didn't like it. I mean, he didn't like it. But of course, he got up there, got to talking to the guys up there, and they're like, "Hey, you team rope too, you know, can we get you to team rope on the rodeo team as well?" So he did do that as well, because it helps. You got a rough stock guy that can rope. Yeah. It helps him in the team points.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why. Yeah. So he ended up team roping too.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I like team roping.
Yeah.
I mean, I've entered a few team ropings in my day and placed. I'm not all that great. I don't have a horse or nothing. Somebody loan me a horse, I'll go rope one. But, no, I like team roping's fun for a hobby, right?
Yeah.
You know, bull riding was always my passion.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is, I didn't actually start riding. I rode bulls too when I was younger, but I didn't actually start till I was about 21, 22 years old. Yeah. But I had a buddy of mine, and you may know him, Keith Smiley. He hauled rough stock he hauled all the stock to the MRCA rodeos. Yep. And so I got in with him, started helping him, and so he wanted me to start riding bulls, and I figured out real quick why he wanted me to start riding bulls, because I was the one that had to be the crash test dummy on all that new stuff he brought in. So anyway, that's kind of how I got started. I never did. I went to some open rodeos and stuff like that, but I never really got into it, and I ended up team roping. Yeah. So,
well, I raised my crash dummies.
Yeah. I was just fixed to say.
Well, you got to have somebody to do that stuff, right?
Hey, I accept it gracefully.
Yeah. If one of my kids would have turned out to be a bullfighter, I'd have had one a bull rider and one. I'd had the whole setup.
You'd had it made, wouldn't
you? Yeah. I'd have it all in house.
Yeah, but anyway, I hope everybody will come out and support this deal. Like I said, because it's a lot of work for me, but sure I wouldn't trade for any of it. I mean, I do most all of the production and promotion myself, because I have a standard. And
who do you got announcing it?
So it's Clay Drake.
Clay Drake.
He's from Guthrie. He does a lot of the open rodeos around the state. And so he actually came last year. I've kind of had to move things around and try different things and different people. I've tried several different ones, and Clay came last year. I had been trying to get him to come for a while, and he always had the county fair was the same weekend. Well, then last year we got him down there. So he does a great job.
Well, with Clay Drake on the microphone, and then you got Gizmo out there. I mean, it's going to be. Take the bull riding out of it. Just them two guys. That's entertainment in itself, especially Gizmo. Does he bring the car act?
So
does he bring some silly acts?
Yeah, last year was the first year he came, and he told me, he said, I can come down in my bus and bring my cargo trailer with my ambulance, or he said I can just come down and bring some walk around, come in Suburban, bring some walk around acts and stuff like that. And I said, no, bring the car. So he ended up bringing the ambulance last year. And of course that ambulance deal's been around for years.
It's an old one, but I still laugh at it every time.
Yeah, it's so funny. And he amazes me how he can come up with stuff and do the things he does. But all them funny guys, they're just a hoot to hang around with and be with. So anyway. But we also have vendors come in and set up. So there'll be vendors for shopping and things like that. Of course, we have concession stand.
You got any merchandise?
We do have merchandise. We have hats and shirts and car decals. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff, and so that's a big. Matter of fact, if you don't let me forget, I got y'all some hats too. So get them to you.
We like swag.
Yeah, there you go. So
like
y'all can
swag.
take them out and advertise for us or whatever.
You got it for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, and that's been one of my downfalls, and that's why I hit you up about this deal here. Is one of my biggest downfalls is trying to get the word out. I'm not tech savvy. And so, I mean, and this was a great opportunity, I thought, for us to get it out there and let people see. And y'all, y'all being in the bull business, and you kind of have those connections and things like that.
And then he's going to OSU too. So I mean, it was just a perfect fit.
It was. It was
a match made in heaven. Here we go.
And again, I want some good quality bull riders. That's what I want. And I will tell you this. This is, of course, the bull riding. The first year we had it, we ended up no fees. We had some guys, some sponsors step up and paid all the bull riders fees. But we changed that real quick because everybody and their brother was a bull rider. A funny story about that. So a couple of kids called me and they wanted to enter, and I said, okay. So they entered. The morning of the event, I get a phone call. And it was a mother of the two boys. And she says, hey, I got two boys that's entered in that bull riding. She said, they're not 18 years old, and I don't want them riding. I said, I get it. So, I mean, anyway, we ended up taking that deal out because I wanted a bull riding. I didn't want people just coming out there and getting on and somebody getting hurt, didn't know what they was doing. I mean, it's not a
Sunday fundy.
No, and so we ended up nixing that deal. And what we do is $100 entry fees.
Okay.
We take 50% of that, and we pay the stock contractors to bring the bulls.
Yep.
And then the other 50 goes in the pot, and then we add 5,000. So
that is a jam up bull riding.
For an open bull riding, you're not going to go.
You should have a waiting list a week long.
And the funny thing about that is we don't.
I know.
That's
crazy.
Bull riders. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, we're trying to buck bulls tomorrow. 500 added, no entry fees. Just come get on.
Can't get them to come.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can't melt them and pour them on.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if I was 21 years old and I was riding bulls, and somebody offered that to me, I'd be there today.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting crazy, but.
And the other thing I do too, I started this last year, and is we make them pre-enter, we make them prepay.
Yeah, that way they show up.
Because I'm telling you, my deal is I want 40 bull riders.
Yep.
That's my limit. That's what I want.
Not 25 getting on two heads.
Exactly. And because you don't want to make those guys, and we had to do that one year because I had 40 guys on the list and 10 of them didn't show up.
You got to put a show on.
Yep. So we ended up having a two-header that day, and the bull riders were all complaining about it. I mean, and I get it. I mean,
I do too.
I get it. So we that's what we done. And last year we filled up probably 2 or 3 weeks before the event. I had everybody's entry fees paid in. And
everybody showed up too, didn't they?
Yeah, and they did. And the nice thing about that is it helps me out. It helps stock contractors out because we know exactly what's coming. We know what bulls we need to bring.
How many re-rides, whatever you need.
And we can do the draw before the event ever starts.
Now, is it you said you're taking 40 bull riders? Is it a one head and a short?
Yes. So we buck 40 head in the long go, and then we'll bring 6 back to the short.
6 back to the short go.
Yep. So
nowadays, usually you only get about 6 road anyway.
You're exactly right.
Because I was like 40, man. They bring 10 back maybe, and I was like, well, they might not get 10 road.
Yeah, and and it's crazy because I mean
you bring nice bulls, but hey, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm in the bull riding game.
Yeah,
and I think everybody watching kind of gets it because they watch it on TV too.
They do. And like I said, that's why I wanted those 40, 42-point bulls. That's what I want brought in because I want them to be rider-friendly where these guys can cover some bulls, and you still don't get it done.
Hey, it's bull riding. They all ain't going to be pretty muleys with fuzzy ears.
No.
And I can tell you some of the biggest hookings I took was by pretty little muleys with fuzzy ears and long eyelashes or mopped the arena with me.
Yeah, or dairy bull, right?
Yeah.
and that being said, so that rodeo that Rowdy got killed at, it was in Mineral Wells, and of course the Gays put that on. They're the ones that's got the stock down there. Anyway, I went down there the following year, and I was talking to him, and I asked him about the bull that he had got on. I asked him if they still had him, and yeah, his name was Gritty. And I said, give me a little history about this bull. She said, or they told me, they said that bull was born as a calf. It got away from its mama, and they found it. It was raining and flooding, and the girls found the calf in the wheat pasture by himself, and he's about to die. They brought the bull home, bottle fed it, and raised it, and now they're bucking him. So it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, a bottle calf.
Yeah.
You know, that they're bucking. Anyway, as far as I know, they still got the bull. I told them, I said, I would be interested in buying that bull when y'all get ready to retire him, because I'd like to have him, you know. And they said, nah, that bull will never leave this place. He'll die on this place just because we bottle fed him.
Yeah.
So anyway, but
wow.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Yeah, it don't take a mean one, you know. But you know, I get, because we mess with bulls all the time, and we hear guys, oh yeah, you into bucking bulls? I got a real mean one over here, probably work for you. They don't have to be mean. They don't have to be mean.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what it takes to make them buck.
That's not even.
I mean, some of the rankest ones I've ever been on, they just walk in there, twiddle their ears while you're taking your rap, you nod, and they, wham!
Yeah, and you can probably go out there in the back pen and pet them,
on him,
you know,
bruiser.
rub them on the head, yeah.
Bruiser,
Yeah.
chiseled.
Well, you know, it's like Addie.
Drury.
Yeah, Drury.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of her bulls
yeah.
that she's got, I mean, you see her out there crawling all over them when they're laying on the ground. And so, it's one of those. And this accident with Rowdy was a freak deal. I mean, it was just a freak deal. I mean,
Bull riding is bull riding,
Yep.
and you can't take the danger out of it. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, you can wear a helmet, you can wear a vest, you can get on a muley, you can put pillows on the back of his head, but that sucker still step on you.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
And that's exactly what it was. I mean, he got stepped on in the abdomen, and we don't know what caused it. We don't know if it severed his aorta and he bled out or what it was, but it was a freak deal.
Yeah.
So anyway, and you know, and I will tell you this too, the guys down there that put on that Mineral Wells rodeo, they've been a huge supporter of this. I've got businesses in Mineral Wells that actually sponsor this event every year, and they don't gain anything from this because, I mean,
Right.
but they want to support it because it happened there in Mineral Wells, and I've been back down to the rodeo a couple of times, and I've stayed in contact with them. Some of them come up for the event, and so they've been very supportive of this bull riding.
If somebody wanted to support this, that's listening out there, because obviously this show will be out there before the event, but is there somewhere where somebody wanted to donate or help support? Is there a link or a phone number?
So I don't have a link, but
go to your Facebook page and hit you up or something?
Yeah, they can contact me through the Facebook page, Rowdy Swanson Memorial Bull Riding. Facebook message me, Jarrel Swanson. I've got a Facebook. You can Facebook me directly, or you can call me. My number is 580-467-5468. Just holler at me if you want to support it.
Absolutely.
Because we'll take all the help we can get, because it does take, and the more proceeds that we get that comes in before the event helps us put on a better show.
And the proceeds of that goes to the Oklahoma State University rodeo team.
Yep. And if I get more money than what it takes to put on the event, at the end of the day, when this bull riding's over, whatever we have in the account, we send it to them.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't pull money out of this. It's strictly all for the scholarship. So you'll be recognized at the event. We hang banners at the event showing your business. It gets mentioned several times. We try to do Facebook shout outs to them on our Facebook page, just to give them some advertisement and some notoriety for what they're doing, for what, letting people know that, hey, they're helping this event.
Heck yeah. Well,
So,
Jarrel, it's been fun, buddy.
well, I appreciate y'all having me.
Did we miss anything? Because we want to cover it all. We get it all.
I don't think so. I think we got it covered. Yeah.
Well, we missed Cody because Cody Hollingsworth, OSU coach.
Yeah.
He was going to come on, and of course they're in Casper right now at the finals. So
yeah, I think they got two or three of the members up there on the radio team got qualified, so they're up there. I think maybe a barrel racer and a roper, maybe. Yeah. I don't remember exactly, but yeah,
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes. They're up there
Pokes,
representing.
Go get 'em. Hey guys, if y'all want to help this great event, get with Jarrel, get on his Facebook page. He left you his number. Get a hold of him. Help out a great cause. And as always, keep watching, and we'll see you next time on Pro Bull Talk.